Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Umar Raza and I am associated with the HR profession. And today's program that I'm doing is on top questions, on top behaviors that the interviewing managers can ask from their candidates. So it is a guide to the interviewing managers as to what are the top behaviors and for which they are hiring, for which they are checking from the candidates, and what are the questions that they need to ask to get the right information about those behaviors from the candidate. So I will share one question each on all these almost six top behaviors that all the organizations these days are looking to find in their candidates. These behaviors are categorized as things which all the organizations want to have in their employees within the organization. All the trainers have talked about them. All the HR gurus have talked about them over the last 2-3 decades. Specifically in Pakistan, these behaviors have got good type of attention from all the chief executives, the HR heads, and of course the organization. So let's go ahead and I will give you one question each about all these top behaviors. This is basically this is based on a study done from LinkedIn, and I have extracted with some alterations from that study from LinkedIn. So one top behavior is adaptability. All the organizations want that the person who is coming into the organization, he or she should be adaptable to the organization culture or values or behaviors within the organization. So this is one of the behavior which is a key behavior required by all the organizations from their top employees and from the top candidates. The question that you can ask is right in front of you. It is you can ask, recall a time when you were assigned a task outside of your job description. How did you handle the situation and what was the outcome? Remember in one of my other programs, and another technique that we use is a STAR technique: the situation, the task, the action, and the result that a candidate has taken in any of his previous assignment or project. So that can also be asked here. So in this question, what you are asking is from the candidate is to describe the attitude of the candidate, that he or she takes something out of the job description. There are job descriptions, but the person who are most adaptable to the situation, they don't look at only the job description. Although job description is a very handy document, it is something which gives ideas and guidelines to the employees how to work. But if there are people, and there are people who are more successful in their life, they don't just look at the job description. There are work assignments that go beyond their job descriptions, and this question is asking right about the adaptability of the person, that has he or she gone beyond the call of duty, and if there was such an assignment which was beyond the job description, how that person handled that would go a long way in showing how adaptable that person is. The second behavior is cultural compatibility. For this, the question is, tell us about a time in the last week or month when you have been satisfied, energized, and productive at work. What were you doing? So the answer to this question would give you an idea that what are the areas where what are the things that a person gets satisfied, energized, and productive. what are the things, and are those things available within your company? Does the person get satisfied or energized or productive because of, let's say, lots of activity in the organization, lots of personal isolation, like teamwork, or he or she does some work with great enthusiasm and energy when he or she is given challenges, and these kind of things, which will show you on the basis of this question that what are those traits because of which the person gets energized, productive, and satisfied at work, right? The third one is, and the behavior is collaboration. That is also a very important aspect of organizational work. For this, the question can be, give an example of when you had to work with someone who was difficult to get along, right? How did you handle interactions with that person? So the answer to this question will show a person's ability to collaborate with people who are not like him, his ability to collaborate with different kind of people, with difficult kind of people, who are difficult to get along with, who are difficult to talk, who are difficult to, who are kind of a pain in the organization. So the answer to this question will help you identify that what kind of personality traits that individual has, and how he or she gets along with the difficult kind of people, and with the different kind of people also, who are not of similar nature, or of similar background, or of similar education to that person. So this is again a very handy behavior, and of course the handy question also. The fourth one is, of course, the leadership. It's a very talked about thing in all the organization circles. Have you ever had to sell an idea to your co-workers or group? How did you do it? What were the results? So this is a kind of a question and a trait and a kind of behavior, which shows that does the person has that leadership skills in him? Does he or she has the capability to sell the ideas to different people? And what he or she has done in his previous assignments, be it at a university level, be it at the previous organization level, that has helped him to sell an idea to different people, and his capability to sell that idea can be utilized in your organization or not. Now, the fifth one is growth potential. That's again a very interesting behavior that is known to create a success pattern in the individuals and the organizations. To extract a right information for this, the question can be, what would motivate you to make a move from your current role? So the answer to this question may give you a hint that the person is either stuck in an organization, or perhaps he has studied well about your organization. And if he or she has studied well about your organization, what is that thing in your organization that is also a growth oriented thing, and that person is also looking to achieve that growth in your organization through in his career through your organization. So that is the motivational points. The answer to this question shows that does the person is the person going after growth of his or her career? Is he more money making mindset? Does he have more money making mindset, or does he have more potential or growth oriented mindset for his or her own career? The uh, the sixth one is priorities. What are the priorities that the person has? That's again a very interesting behavior. The information to this can come to you if you ask, how do you determine what amount of time is reasonable for a task? So this will give you an idea that what process that individual carries with him to prioritize different aspect of his profession and his personal life. Does he have any tool to manage all his priorities, or does he go along with all the priorities that comes forward? So these are a few very interesting questions and behaviors. Now I have listed them in front of you in one slide. Adaptability, cultural compatibility, collaboration, leadership, growth potential, and priorities. All these six behaviors are extremely important, extremely essential for the organization. There might be some other also that you want to get information about, but this is an idea, giving you an idea. All these questions also are not the final questions. You may have some other interesting questions to get, but this to get the answer through. But these questions will give you an idea that how to frame your interview, how to structure your interview around different kind of behaviors that you want to have into your organization through your new employees or your existing employees. You may have some different behaviors into your organization. Now, you can look at this technique also from the perspective as to what are the 4, 3, 5 top values of your organization, and you can frame your questions according to those values. You can frame your all interview according to your all those 5, 6 values that you have in your organization, and you can get a good compatibility towards the good compatibility or through those values into your organization of all the new candidates that you're interviewing. So the idea is to get candidates who are most suitable to your culture of the organization, who are most suitable to the needs of the organization and growth of the organization, and bring some handy new ideas into the organization. So this is a small presentation that will help you to get some interesting candidates and potential good capable candidates into your organization. So thank you very much once again for tuning in and listening to this presentation. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you can write me directly in my email address or write in the comment section below. Thank you very much, or Khuda Hafiz.